Sacagawea.
What's with that?
I don't know, it just feels right.
That's like
Sacagawea.
No! Combining history and shows and movies.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, this was it.
I'm blatantly in my PJs.
I'm hiddenly in my PJs. I mean, I'm fully dressed. I'm wearing a formal gown.
Clearly. What else would you wear to film Stitching at the Cabin, where my name is Alyssa?
Well, my name is Julie.
And this is a station, a channel, a FlossTube about cross stitch.
Maybe.
Sometimes, mostly, there's actually, I might say so myself, I did kind of a lot.
She's taking over for a while. I got my hands full.
Yeah.
You can't probably mostly see it. I can see that you can see it a little bit. But
Tiny
mostly you can't see what was sitting in. The closet vomited.
You know, and it might help if I just do a little bit of a...
Wow.
See, now you don't know. Fixed.
Okay. So
You should see. Do you want
No.
to take a... Okay.
No. Nobody can see this. I had to take everything out of the closet so that I could paint it and demo it and all that, which I did. I did this weekend.
You know the
And
I
she
Spy
helped.
books?
I spy with my little eye.
That's what it looks like.
Everything. Where's Waldo? Waldo's got to be in here someplace.
Probably.
So we will do a dedicated video once the closet's done. The closet will be here. The system will be here Monday, according to the tracking. But last time UPS was supposed to deliver something, they had mechanical issues, and it came like 5 days late.
It's a conspiracy that I say anything you're excited about coming will not show up when it's supposed to. Or if it does, it's going to be like the end of day. You know, like UPS always comes at 10 in the morning, but the one day you're getting something you're super excited about, they're going to show up at 8:30. It's just the way...
PM.
Yeah, oh yeah, to be clear, 8:30
You meant
p.m.
AM. Yeah.
It's just the
Yeah.
conspiracy of the shipping world.
So because I didn't go to the cabin, I was working on the closet. I didn't get as much stitching done. And then it's been busy at work with month end, so I haven't really gotten much stitching done. And then this weekend I thought, yay, we'll go to the cabin and I'll get to work on Christmas sentiments.
Like this upcoming weekend.
Yeah, but then my husband tells me this morning, oh, by the way, we might have to drive to Arizona Saturday for work. I won't know till tomorrow. So, and then with the closet coming Monday, I'm not going to be stitching in evenings till the closet's done. So,
And plus, Jacob's still home a lot. It basically works in month chunks. So, like, for 1 month, he'll have basically the same days off for that whole month. And then the next month, it switches. So, he still has a lot of days off. So, very
but
little
she's
fairy
picked up the
tailing.
slack. And
I'm
she's doing
trying.
all the stitching
I'm actually,
for me.
I told her earlier, I think I hit every little category we normally do on the show except for finishes. I bought new stuff. I got new stuff. I started new stuff. I bought other stuff.
That reminds me, because I'll forget about it, because I don't think it's... Nope, not on the list. I went to Hobby Lobby to get Deep Lagoon framed on Saturday morning before I did the closet thing. I got the least helpful employee I have ever had in the framing department of any store ever. It was something. But, yeah, stuff's gonna happen, but turns out I have to lace it. I thought I could get away with not lacing it because it was that canvas stuff. No, she said I still have to lace it.
Well, at least you're an expert.
Yeah, so actually I took the foam down, so when my husband comes home today, I put the measurements on it, on the sticky.
that would
He's gonna cut it for me, because he cuts straighter than I do, and he measures better. We both measured the closet. I was off by like 32 inches on one side.
We've already established counting. It's just not...
Well, it's because I was measuring from one side of the light switch, and he was measuring the entire length of the wall. But I thought, well, I can't put things where the light switch
You're not
is.
wrong.
But
that
then
you
he's
can
like,
move it.
we can just move the light switch.
Which
But
is,
turns
like,
out we didn't need to.
Crazy to me. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think that way.
No, you can't cut into a wall and move a light switch.
Jacob's always saying, oh, I'm going to rewire the Jeep. I'm going to rewire that room. And I'm like, that doesn't seem safe.
That seems sketchy.
Yeah, we shouldn't do that. He's like, it's really no big deal. But are you sure?
Houses are born wired. You don't
Exactly.
You
They
don't
just
alter them.
Bam, it's there. You don't.
Exactly.
You don't.
Exactly.
He's always talking about how he could, I could move that wall. It's not an important wall. But do you know?
Are you positive?
Are you sure?
I think every wall is important. Like, every life matters, every wall is important. There's some things that just...
should be the same.
Okay, maybe that was a bad example and some of you are screaming at me, but...
Yeah.
But things matter.
It does.
And for the record, pink spackle is amazing.
Yeah.
I did ask him, is it spackle or is it putty?
You said you were excited.
And I wasn't sure if it was spuddy or...
Yeah, I do recall that.
Yeah, I asked him. Spackle.
Okay, spackle.
Pink is the way to go.
I kind of thought spackle was what created, like, the popcorn on the ceiling.
Now, we had to actually buy orange peel to, not the ceiling, but the walls, because once you spackle, it's smooth, and then you have to, like, texture it all up.
So
I don't think it looked like that when he did it.
Yeah, probably not.
I wasn't there. It smelled so bad, I thought we were going to have to burn the house down.
I got to help her with the closet, so I can give you an inside scoop that it looks good.
She did the painting with
me. Yeah, I don't know that I want to take credit for some of that. Our lines are... It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. You'll see. We'll do a dedicated FlossTube to that so that you can see the before, the during, the after. I haven't videoed, but I took pictures.
I have pictures. I should start a folder on my computer so I don't lose them.
Should.
Because we take lots of photos every week.
Yeah.
Well,
but anyway,
started,
the room looks atrocious. Like, I could barely get in here. It's...
yeah. It's
so
squishy.
The lights are on the wrong side. We might be a little closer to things.
I mean, my arm stops there.
Mine
right there.
Goes there, but I have a fan right here that I don't normally have. That was the try not to die. We'll put a fan in his thing. So,
all right.
Yeah. Okay. Whips.
Whoop. Whip. Whip.
Like a... It's supposed to say fire engine, but that's not
it's more like a police
call.
Trying to pull you over.
Popo. Whoop whoop. Popo call.
Whoop whoop.
Jabrilies, they put one foot up, they suck one foot up into their bodies, and I always say, oh, like, Kona, you're missing a foot. I'm gonna call the Popo. We're gonna call the Popo. We're gonna find your foot. She looks at me like I am just the dumbest human on the planet.
They own us.
They do. But her foot just totally disappears in all her feather fat.
Yeah. Totally. Okay. They're gone.
Okay.
All right. What do you want to do? Do you want to do...
I'm gonna do this one just because I'm excited.
Okay. That one is exciting.
It is. I hit the bottom. That's the end of the page. The end of the page. That's the end of keto.
You've done the whole top row
of keto.
The whole top page row.
And so I started going down. I was going to take off the Q-snap so you could see it, but then I was like, why am I going to take it off the Q-snap when I'm just going to go back this way? So I had to skish all my needle minders down. I know it's a mess. It's a mess down there, but it's not. It just looks it to you. I do look weird with my hair like this. It's wet, and I don't want to put it up, and I don't want to leave it down. Deal with it. This is not a beauty contest. If it was, we wouldn't even be. Yeah. So anyway,
the girl
I'm super
we
excited.
didn't get that one.
Oh no. What is makeup and how do you apply it? I think with one of those spackle tools.
I was thinking with just a hand. No.
I don't know.
See?
Works for me. So, keto.
Put it over here. Yay.
I'm not sick anymore. Knock on wood. I can't reach the wood. There's wood over there. I just can't reach it. I'm going to put this behind me. So you might see stuff that... No.
Nice. Do you want to just keep doing yours and we can just work our way around the room?
Okay, but behind this, you're going to start to see things that you probably shouldn't see. See?
Nope, I didn't see. I didn't look.
Don't look over there. Here's my Chatelaine. I don't actually remember where I was the last time you saw it. I mean, I know I was over here in the plants still.
Yes, and you had finished some of this.
Yeah, but I don't know if I had put the floofy in. Had I put the floofy in?
I kind of thought you did. But
and all the back stitching and stuff.
Back stitching's new.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Pretty positive.
That's what I've been working on. I didn't get to touch it today. I only got a few minutes yesterday. I don't think I got any time Monday. Tell work to leave me alone.
Work was psycho today. The last hour was just... We were laughing, but in that way where you're kind of crying.
Yeah, where the brain sort of seizes up, so like trying to put in a number.
It's just lots of numbers. So many numbers.
It was awful.
It was pretty bad.
We could do it again tomorrow.
We really do, though.
I know. That's why I was laughing.
Yeah. Actually, the next one I can do by myself. I don't think we need 2 computers.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the tree.
No.
We should do the tree
We should
together.
do the tree. Sure.
I did, since I was working on the closet this weekend and I didn't work on Christmas sentiments, I did a little bit of work on my temperature tree as far as the trunk. So that is different. I do have a boo-boo and I'm not going to fix it, but yeah, you didn't notice because you didn't see it. But the weather here has been insane.
Yes, it has. It got really hot last week, and then all of a sudden, we're in Antarctica, I think. It's been constant wind for more than 2 days, which I don't recall ever seeing. Like, it gets really gusty, and then, it's gone in like 12 hours. It has been gusty for 2 full days. 2 full days, which means it is in the 20s at night.
I know.
You're like, oh, that's no big deal.
That's warm.
No, it's freaking freezing for us, and we're dying. It's cold. It's 50s during the day. It's cold.
At the cabin, the high has been in the low 20s.
Which is lower than what your lowest low is, right?
My lowest low is 28. So I have the same color for 2 days because it was below my coldest temperature for 2 days. And
the wind at cabin is intense.
The day before the first super cold day,
it
was 60 something at the cabin, which was the highest I had been on my tree. So I was like, oh, it must be warming up. And then the next day, it plummeted to 26.
Bam,
and then the next day, it was 23.
Yeah.
And I was like, these are not highs. Like, this is not okay.
Exactly.
The door is opening.
Hello.
Hi.
You like being blinded by the light?
Isn't that nice? So yeah, it got really hot and really cold. So I have clown tree. I have more of a pastel clown tree now.
And I kind of have a tangent to go off of that, which I was going to talk about earlier. But can I talk about my garden now, since it's related?
Fast forward if you don't care. I'm kidding.
Please
Don't fast forward because if you're watching us, it's because of
plants.
And we amuse you slightly.
I went outside to, Jacob and I requested that he build 2 planters outside so I could grow mostly cilantro and zucchini and strawberries. Those are my 3 favorite things to grow. But we've cycled through some other things as well.
Like carrots.
Like carrots, which are still there, grapes, mint. We now have an infestation of mint.
You okay? Slightly, yeah, it started to crack and then it didn't, and then it just tangled. Got tangled in me.
You have a struggle life.
I'm good. I behave.
So we have 2 of those planters, and every winter I kind of just let them die. Not only so that way I can plant new things without having to like tear out alive things, because I can't do that.
I can't either. I feel so sad. I apologize.
Yeah, but also in the winter it's cold, and I like having the break from gardening. So I come back in the spring and I redo everything. I weed everything. I re-put a little bit of new dirt in there. I till it and I make all kinds of new plants. And I love doing this.
You make new plants.
I make new plants. Bam, plant. And so I was getting that ready for us to do that again so we could go to the store and get whatever I wanted to plant this time. And we started talking about what we wanted to do with the side yard again, because I've always wanted to do this like nice little paver path that goes around the side yard, and then we have fruit trees going all down it, and then like a bench at the end, and then I have these little planters on the sides and I can grow my herbs and everything in there. And so we were talking
like
about that.
Marijuana.
No, not like that. And so
she's not just saying that. She really doesn't. I don't.
No.
We don't.
Thank you for your tangents. So we started talking about it. We decided we wanted to do it now. So we went to the store. We already knew what kind of fruit trees we wanted. We did extra research to make sure they'd live. They would. So we got a Honeycrisp apple tree. We got a Japanese beauty plum tree. We got a Tangelo tree. Jacob loves Tangelos. He also loves mangoes, so we got a mango tree. I love lemons, so I got a lemon tree. And I'm pretty sure they are Eureka lemons, which I'm pretty sure are the lemons that I love. I had to do some research.
My lemon tree is a Meyer lemon
that
tree.
I don't like. See, and I looked it up. No offense to your Meyer tree. But the Meyer lemons are actually a mix between a lemon and an orange, and they tend to be sweeter.
Yes, sweet is good.
No, I love sour lemons. They say that the Eureka lemons are really acidic and really, they called it something else that meant sour. Yeah.
Bitter,
so,
hot, sour,
yes.
acid.
I really, really want sour lemons. So I'm fingers crossed that turns into one of those. And
Let's
then
just
we also
hope anything turns into anything that bears fruit.
we also got a golden raspberry plant, and then to put in my planter, I got strawberry and some kind of hot pepper that Jacob wants to try.
Didn't you say basil?
No, I had basil last year that grew into this scary looking plant. Like the mint just spreads, you know? Cilantro grows big things that have seeds and then fall out. The basil,
Cilantro bolts.
Sure. The basil did something, but it was terrifying. It the entire thing got thick and tall and went it killed everything around it, and then it didn't reproduce. Like it just died.
That's my mint. My mint did that.
No, my mint is to everything. So, we also have a pineapple planted back there. Anyways, so we were digging all the holes for this. Jacob's trying to dig the big hole for the lemon plant because the lemon plant is really, it was like 2 feet deep in this bucket, really big bucket. It was the most expensive plant we bought because it was already, partially grown all the way.
I just want to say that I don't ever bite or lick people.
But you want to,
every
right?
time you do something with the other,
Yes.
I just want to reach over and bite.
I have the same urge. I don't know.
don't
It's
get
something
it.
about this room.
Yes. Not 1 second in the rest of my life
Give you
do
snacks.
I ever even think of biting or licking anyone.
It's because it's become a thing.
I guess.
He's in the middle of digging this thing. He has been at it for a while. He's using a pickaxe. Which, we had this conversation. We don't know, is there such a thing as just places where people live and there's just dirt that, it's just dirt, so you can just shovel it and it's just dirt?
I would suspect that moist places, that would be true. Perhaps.
I don't know, because I don't know how much it's
Northwest,
I don't know how much of everybody knows this is what it's like, but when we dig
us.
when
What should soil like?
every house we've been at, you can get about this far, and then after that, it's scraping at the hole to get all the just to
I
get
think
stuff
that's
out.
the clay. At the cabin, it's rock. As soon as you get that foot down, it's rock, and you're digging out rock.
So after about an hour, Jacob's just sitting by his hole because I haven't been checking it out.
Sitting by
I've
his
been
hole.
digging the little holes for the smaller plants, and I just scrape at it. There's all these little rocks in there, and I'm just digging them all out. He's just sitting by his hole, and I'm like, is it going okay? Are you almost done? He's like, I recall now that when we bought the house, it had a warning that it was built on a rock bed, and an abnormally amount of rocks was on our property. I said, oh, so it's not going well. He's like, no. And shortly after that, he broke his pickaxe, and we had to go to the store and get a new pickaxe. And he was able to break through all the rock, and then I'd go in there with my shovel and dig it out, and then he'd pickaxe more. So his one hole took the same amount of time as digging 5 or 6 other just foot deep holes.
I don't know about where everyone else lives, but here a foot deep hole is almost impossible.
It takes at least
almost
25 minutes.
miracle.
Well, and I kind of got not frustrated, but a lot of the plants we bought were just the rooted trees, so it's not in soil or anything. It's just it's a stick and it has roots, right? And so it tells you to take it out of the packaging and then soak it in a tub of water while you're digging the hole. And that's what led to the conversation of, is everybody's soil really hard to dig in? Because if I live in a place where it's just nice dirt, digging a hole is going to be 5 or 6 minutes. Whereas if you live where we live, it could be anywhere between 30 minutes and 3 hours. So
Or 2 weeks.
how long do you want me to soak the tree? You should just give me a time, not how long it takes you to dig a hole. Is it the same amount of time for everybody? Because I don't think it is. I just really don't think
for
it
me.
is.
I just don't have the oomph.
I don't know.
So when I start digging, it's
yeah.
it's so time consuming.
Well, you always find all the pipes.
I do. If something is buried underground, I will find it.
We didn't find anything.
Oh,
And there
I
shouldn't be
find
anything on that side of the yard.
I find the footing, I find piping, I find old discarded things. If you lose
Everything.
something underground and you need to find it, I will find it for you.
Yep.
Just tell me, give me a plant and say plant this. I will find it.
So, all of this story, tangent, was to say that we finally got our plants planted a few days ago when it was warm and everything was warming up. And
It's in the 80s.
this is usually the end of our summer or our winter. It's like
it's not the end of the summer.
no, but you know, from here on out, like it's rains.
spring.
It still rains. Like yeah, it's spring. With as close to spring. Spring usually means just like a warmish, rainy season, and then it dropped off, and now it's been freezing every night. So we've had to bag our plants, put them in garbage bags overnight, so that way they don't freeze. And I'm telling you, I almost took a picture this morning. It looks so creepy to walk out into the side yard and just see a bunch of stumps with black things over. It's just like, it looks like dead people. I mean, it really does.
Well, the next is it going to be cold tonight?
I think I was going to do it
today.
tonight.
Is it?
I don't know that I want to do it by myself, though. Jacob did it with me last night, and it was... So it's really annoying that it suddenly dropped in temperature.
Low 35, but I don't know.
Because like the
But yours was
apple
lower
tree,
this morning. You were 30 this morning when I was at 41.
the apple tree says that it needs freeze hours for it to like produce fruit, but then other trees are like, you know, you get me cold and I'm gonna die. So
Yeah, I lost my rose bush because it got cold. I mean, not this year, but last year. I did the same thing. I planted before Mother's Day.
I guess I should have listened to the rule. But I was excited. And they're still alive. I checked them this morning and all the leaves look fine. Like they're not mushy or crunchy or...
Well,
They're
they got
the
it at Home
texture.
Depot. There's a 1 year
Yes.
warranty.
It's actually at Lowe's, but they have
They
the
have
same.
it too.
Yeah.
So we didn't show the temperature tree.
Yes, that is the end of my tangent. We can now show our temperature trees of
Tangent
temperature.
or tantrum?
Both.
Okay.
Little rage fest. Little venting. We're gonna show each other?
Yeah.
Just like, you know, the
Yeah.
Angolies. Ready?
Angolies.
1, 2, 3. Woo! Clown tree! Mine has turned into a
you
clown
turned
tree.
into a clown tree.
See, I told you.
Mine's a pastel.
I think yours
Clown
looks
tree.
totally fine. Yeah. Yeah. See, now January looks really normal on yours.
Yeah.
And February is the one that looks odd.
February was turning into a cherry tree there for a while. Yep, you can tell February's where that first day it was really hot, and then bam, it went down, and then
Back up. A little bit. And see, the February 1st is really hot.
Yeah.
That's a hot color.
Yeah.
It was really hot.
and then it cooled down a tiny bit, and then it was freezing.
Yep. I
I'm
still
glad
don't
you
think...
look like a clown now.
Yeah. I still don't think you can see my sparklies on camera, but I am still doing the sparkles for rain. It just hasn't rained.
It's rained 2 days.
Yep. This whole year. That's it. I know I'll get more rain.
You scared me.
It's okay. Also, somebody commented on my last, on our last video. I think it was Lisa, maybe. She asked me what I was using for my trunk. I just happened to have it in my box. This is Gloriana Cocolat. Oh, cover your face. Cover it. There you go.
But you guys spin it because the
Gloriana
name's on the
Cocolat.
back
I know,
side.
but I'm trying to keep your face out of it.
I'll put my face back here.
Thank you. If you get it off of 1, 2, 3, come on, focus. If you get it off of 1, 2, 3 stitch like I did, don't get the small one. You need more than the small one. I don't know what the 6 yards 12 strand. No, that's the big one, huh?
That's the big one, I think.
So the one that isn't 6 yards 12 strand, not enough. I don't know if this is enough by itself because I haven't tried it yet. And I already have one, not even a full one in. So I don't know if this would have been enough by itself, but this is what I'm using. East good.
I did more branches.
She did.
That's my.
I need to do-
there. That should not be there. That stitch.
Oh yeah.
Should have a little more
Show
of an
them.
indent. This right there. There should be more of an indent. There should be one less stitch in there. But I'm not going to cut a stitch out. So you get what you get.
I get free granulated sugar at Bonds.
Why?
They just told me I do.
Okay.
Yeah, they just sent me a message saying, "Hey, you want free
I've
stuff?"
only
I need
got-
a picture of yours too, because I forgot to do it last time, and so last week's is not in our folder.
I only have one more
Unfortunately.
because I didn't work over the weekend
Okay.
on my.
Well, you technically have 2.
Well, yeah, but only me.
Yeah.
Here's my hyacinth. You want to pull out the.
Hi. I'm Sim.
Here's my hyacinth.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle,
I
crinkle.
keep changing tactics on this one. I just haven't gotten into the groove of how to stitch it. I'm still really enjoying it. I'm not groovy yet.
Get groovy with it. Hyacinth.
I'd really like to get to the top and work down because for me, like parking and stuff is just way easier going down than up. The up is difficult.
I agree with that.
That was nice of you to take it out of the bag. I don't do that
I know.
for the people.
I had time. I figured I'd do it. Okay, you want to do fairy tale?
We could do fairy tale.
We got to the ends of fairy tale, which means we were finally able to put on Q snaps. which means we're finally able to actually do like
A block?
part of the middle. Yep. Which has been so nice, and it turns out we don't bother each other at all when we're this far apart doing it. Her stitching does not affect my stitching at all, and vice versa. Except that sometimes we need each other's colors, but we just have 2 needles for that.
And I have a stain on mine, but I have no idea. It came
Yeah.
after the last time we filmed, and I don't know what it is or how it got
It's on
there.
her side.
But it's
not
gonna
on
be
my
in
side.
a spot where you won't see it. It's
No.
way above the stitching. But
But I still blame you.
yeah,
still
I
say
know
it's
you
your
do.
fault.
We haven't had much time to work on this, so
No,
don't have
because
big
Jacob's been
expectations.
home. In fact, I can tell you how many stitches I did on my side, and hers was similar. It was 311.
Yeah.
That was it, because we
And
only
her
had one
side
day.
is way prettier than mine.
You know what? We chose. But you know what? It's so much like Universe that it's kind of like...
And mine's so much like keto, kind of.
I think we might be able to just turn it.
That's what I was wondering.
Triangle of knowledge.
Well, this is upside down, so
Here, just show yours. Oh gosh.
there we go. That's mine.
That's the far right side, far right upper corner. This is the far left upper corner. As I'm sure you have all seen a million times.
Yep.
But we're doing it together. You haven't seen that a million times.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. I really, 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 really am enjoying it. I just wish we had more time to do it.
And a needle minder.
Yes, I need to grab my needle minders. I have so many at home that I'm currently not using, and I just need to get them from my craft room, and I just haven't. Because I need it for other things too.
Really nice to stitch, actually, because it's not like blocks, but it's not blocks. It's not as
Yeah.
confetti. At this point, it's not that crazy confetti.
Nope, it's not.
And so it's
way
easy
better
with
than
Pattern
expected.
Keeper to like just stop wherever you feel like. I can see 4 squares, but I only went over 2 in a little bit, and I just take it where it wants to go. The pattern
Yeah.
tells me where to go.
Absolutely, I'm 100% doing it with this one. I started doing it with Universe in a Jar, but especially with this one, I'm just gonna go wherever I want to go, wherever it's taking me, and that's what we're doing. So.
Yeah. They definitely need a bath already. I can't believe how dirty they are.
No, and they're wrinkly. I feel so
know.
bad.
Well, we had our hands all
Yeah.
over them trying to figure out how to.
Set it all up and everything.
Yeah.
Well, we will work more on them. I'm super excited to do it. It's one of those things where we both need to have time.
Yeah.
And that's hard.
We will. I promise. We'll get
will.
time together, but
Okay.
it's not going to be today.
Yeah. So speaking of Universe in a Jar, here's Universe. I told you earlier that I didn't take a picture of that. I need to. I told you earlier that I did 300 stitches. I lied. I got confused between this and Fairy Tale. I think I did about 200 on Universe. Unless there was a time I forgot to write down how many I did, but I don't think I forgot. I think I just didn't get a whole lot of time. I did do more stitching with the blue right here. Again, I still don't know what it is because I didn't look because I kind of want to be surprised what this whole blue thing is. But you see there's like blue lines that come across here. So I'm going to guess it's kind of like the thing that you can't see because it's back here. You can only see the back of my stitching. This is not the front. But this red thing, it's kind of like a little like a spire kind of thing. I'm wondering if that's what it is, but just blue. Like there's a blue one. Again, I just haven't looked at the pattern. I'm not sure. But see? I did more blue.
You did more blue, yeah.
But I've just been working on the 939 blue, just back and forth and back and forth. So let me take a
Looking
picture
good.
of that.
I took a picture of
you.
these over
Oh,
here and sent
thank
it to
you.
you.
I
That's
did
what
see
I
that.
was doing when you
I
probably
kind of
couldn't
wondered
see
if
me.
you were, because I could kind of see you.
I was like, hey, I have a phone. I could do that.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Well, when you see the picture, you might change
true.
your mind. But
True. Crinkle, crinkle,
I'm
crinkle.
not known for my phone photography skills.
That's okay. As long as it was picture of the stuff and not your thumb.
My thumb started out in it, but I got it out.
Moved?
I
Okay,
got it out.
good. Okay, so a few things, but let me start with this because this is connected to whips. I skipped a lot for your people's sakes. The end of last episode, I was contemplating getting the Christmas Village Afghan by Stony Creek. because she had it and I really liked it, and then I got on my phone and I was looking at the stuff. I don't remember how much of it I kept in, but I know I cut a lot of it out because we were having back and forth questions about stuff that I thought would both be kind of beneficial for you, but also probably a waste of your time, which is why I don't remember if it's in there.
I don't think so.
Okay, I think I got it. But we contemplated it for probably 20 minutes of what I should do. So long story short, I bought it.
You watching, Audrey? She beat us.
I bought it. I was super excited. I just decided it is something I would be willing to rotate for.
I win.
You win. So I ordered it. Now here's where I get a little bitter. Okay. I order it all from Stony Creek. She did it between 123 Stitch and Stony Creek. I opted to just, it would have saved me like $2 or $3 to do it between the two, but I have a certain history with ordering hobby things to my house. Things get lost in China for months. Things just don't show up. Things show up months late. I don't know what it is. Hobby things do not like shipping to my house, and yet every single time I insist I still ship it to my house instead of yours. I bought something today. I bought that thing today. I shipped it to my house. And I realized after I should have shipped it to your house. Because it's never going to come. Like, I just spent money on something that's never...
Stuff shows up at my house. Except for that UPS thing, but...
That was like that's like a normal amount of error that everybody experiences. Mine, every single hobby thing gets lost. That being said, I order everything from Stony Creek because I wanted, at least if it's going to get lost, it's all going to get lost together, right? I ordered it. Hers came within like 4 or 5 days, so I was like, okay, cool. Fingers crossed. 2 days after I ordered it, maybe, I get an email from them, and I look, and it's like an advertisement email, and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to figure out how to unsubscribe because although I like Stitchy stuff, I don't need Stitchy emails. But I'm scrolling to the bottom to like hit the unsubscribe, and I noticed that they say that they have a sale. I was like, oh, they have a sale. And I look, and it's their Super Bowl Sunday sale. The whole weekend, everything in the shop except for like frames are 20% off. Everything. 20% off. 20% off. 2 days after I order it. And it says that they're going to have such an influx in orders that shipping is going to be delayed to 3 or 4 weeks. Or 3 to 5 weeks. Something. Which is, like, fine, but also not fine because I ordered it before then and I didn't get the discount. And at this point, I'm like, well, did it ship? And I check and it hadn't shipped yet. So now I'm worried it's going to get stuck in the buildup of orders and I don't get a discount. Like, one or the other okay, but both, it's just my luck. I just want it. I just really want it. So I sent them a nice email, and I asked them if it's going to get stuck in that shipping buildup, and I also asked, like, but also is there any chance I could get 20% off? Because, like if it hasn't shipped yet, like, does it even matter? Like, did I really order it 2 days ago? Like,
could I cancel it?
Yeah, exactly. Could I cancel and reorder? Because for this, I mean, this thing is like super cheap. So like 20% is kind of.
It's not Chatelaine expensive. But
no,
it's
but
still...
I am willing to send an email to ask for the 20% off.
It's not like $3 to $4.
Yeah. So then like a day or two later, I get an email saying it shipped. And I was like, okay, well, oh well. As long as it shipped. Like, I just really didn't want it in 5 weeks if I wasn't also going to get a discount. But then a little bit after that, they sent me an email and said, oh, thank you for contacting us. You know, we're so glad we ordered it. You ordered it through us. It looks like it already shipped. I'm like, yeah, I saw that. Sorry. and they're like, but also we went ahead and gave you the 20% off and refunded it. I was like, best of both worlds. So super excited.
So go spend money at Stony Creek.
Yeah, well, the sale's over now. But yeah, but
still,
yeah,
I mean,
they're good company. I liked it. It was happy. So I got the package and I got everything. I got the pattern. Duh. I got all of the Krynic and the special island.
They have a kit for that
stuff. Yeah, it's a nice little package.
Little pack.
Yep. I didn't pack. And then
buy it separately at 123.
Okay, everyone's gonna cringe, okay? And I do not keep my fabric this way. This was because I didn't want her to see it, and it was on a Q-snap when I got here, and then I had to transfer the Q-snap to the temperature tree because I have learned I just cannot stitch in hand. I thought I could for the Afghan, I can't. And then I tried to do it for the temperature tree, and I can't.
She's gonna have to buy another Q-snap
I just
12.
can't. I thought I could. I really thought I could deal with it, and I can't. So I just took the Q-snap off, and then I had to kind of like just cram everything in the box so she didn't see it.
I should know that when she went in the other room, I looked at it.
You better not have.
I didn't.
So I should have folded it up before this, and I didn't. So this is what my fabric looks like. I am so sorry.
We just got kicked off of FlossTube.
It was folded all nice this whole week until now.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. Probably temperature tree. That's usually where my extra flosses come from. Okay. So, I bought this and then I didn't buy the things necessary to prepare. So I didn't buy the extra stuff for thread drops. I didn't buy project bag. I didn't buy a Q-snap. So I don't have everything for this. I didn't buy things ahead of time because just, I don't know, I was so excited. I just thought everything would appear and it'd be fine. So I have all the colors that I started. I bobbinated them, which I do not want to use bobbins, but I bobbinated them. And it's just kind of thrown in a Michael's bag. But, so I did as much as I could because it was really fun. And Jacob was working on the Jeep a lot yesterday.
See
I know
you do. Talking.
And I measured it 8 million times. Okay, I'm just going to show you and then I can talk more. Ready? Tell me that is not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I mean, this probably took me like 2 hours, but only because it takes so long to prep your thread.
Wow, and your stitches are so pretty. Look at that leaf.
It's 4 strands over 2. So, it's a lot of thread prep.
It's thick.
And it's really hard when you don't have a thread drop. You need a thread drop for this. So I bought the stuff today. So in like 2 days it'll be here. So for next video. But I am addicted to working on this. For some reason, I love doing that border. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I think it is so much fun, which is good because there's like a million miles of border. And then I'm also like super addicted to making sure that this one's all nice and neat and the back's good.
Why she crinkled it in a ball and threw it on the floor.
Okay. Perspective, listen. Look at the back. See, like I didn't carry over any of these little green nubbles. I cut them and restarted all of them because I just want to make sure it's like the most likely to succeed. Voted most likely to succeed.
But I did like the idea of putting something soft on the back.
Yeah, so I really think, I don't know how to sew, but I think it would be really cool to figure out how to sew a nice, softer, but more importantly, piece of fabric that could cover the back. We just notoriously are not good at the back. Apparently, Granny's really good at the back. I had no idea. Her back looks
insert that picture
fantastic
of her back because we were all shocked that was back and not the front.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Even my backs that I try to make look that they're not.
No. And I kept trying to tell her it's okay if the back doesn't look good.
Granny,
she's like, no, yeah, Granny.
I don't
She's
care.
like, no. I mean, I get that, but I really like a neat back.
Clearly, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't peg her
now
for
I
that
feel
time.
bad for everything I've ever showed her.
Right.
I didn't know.
So
I'm sorry.
I want to.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I want to do a sew back on, and then I double, triple, quadruple checked in measuring. You light, change.
Yeah, I was noticing the light was weird.
It's because I set it back to auto.
Well, and because the light's here instead of over there, and we're enclosed, ensconced, and stuff. It'll be better lighting once
It might not. This camera's weird. This camera's real weird.
Once the closet's done, I said. The lighting be better.
This camera's so weird. I fight with the lighting every single time I edit this video, and I just kind of like let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. I also need to tape the edges because I've lost 1 or 2 strands just from the top.
Yeah, this kicked off again.
Because of the tape. Oh, you know what?
They don't want you to serge it.
They don't want you to serge it.
So you kind of have to tape it.
Even though this side's serged, but we just don't
That's
talk about that.
That's not serged. That's a selvage edge.
Yeah, well, it's like the same thing though.
No, it's not. Serging is different.
Well, it's the same thing as in I can't just pull these out and it's all gonna...
No.
I'm gonna have to cut that all off.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But the serged edge is different.
Yeah.
I don't know that I have one in
So,
my
I am super duper, stupid excited,
Nice
but now I'm
serged.
like super paranoid. I measured it wrong. Because she made me paranoid. I was totally confident beforehand.
It's a serged edge.
Oh, yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like, functionally, same thing. Like, they
Just
don't want
wanted
you
to
to
be
serge
clear.
it because you
have to
need
make
be-
fringe.
Right, and you can't because of your salvage edge or whatever you want to call it. Okay, hang on. So I'm going to fold this up real quick so that way it is better.
Don't mind us.
Ooh.
That is big.
It's huge. But I'm so excited and super productive feeling. Especially when it's on the sorry. I thought you'd move. Especially when it's on the Q-Snap because you realize how quickly you can like do a page. Oh good, I'm glad it came out this way.
Underestimated my awesomeness if you thought I was going to move.
I know. Clearly. Oh, it's the back side. Well, still.
That's okay.
At
That way
least
if you
it's
get dirt
more
on it,
organized.
it'll be on the back.
And then I went to Michael's and cleared them out of all these colors so that way when she tries to go to Michael's, she can't. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, Audrey, we're going to have to wait on the toilet because I can't get the floss.
Look at all this green. It's all quite beautiful. Flump. Flump.
Did you break the
And then-
register?
No. I just made everyone else in line mad, but sorry. It just changed again. Looks like we're under the ocean.
Oh, wow. Do you see that or is that just us?
No, they see it. It's really annoying. It just
Wow.
every once in a while it thinks we're like in shade, and we're not. Kind of want to shine a flashlight at it. Oh, it's getting better. Also, while I was at Michael's, Jake was walking around. He saw these.
And was the DMC attached?
No. Please hold. Walking around the store and he saw these. They are like, does it say knee high? Yeah, they're knee high llama socks.
Wow. You gonna wear that with a mini skirt?
Totally.
Oh, wait out. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Your question. It's your question.
Oh,
See,
no.
it's St. Patty's Day.
Did you tell them what's on your project bag?
I didn't even see that it says Llamazing. That is Llamazing.
So when you get pregnant, are you going to Llama's class?
I should start that. Okay, well, no, you just ruined my, reveal.
No, because...
I didn't talk about it yet.
Wow, you just threw that on top of your...
Yes, it's light. It's all
Afghan.
just floss.
I take good care of my stuff.
Don't make me spit this on you. I will. I'll spit it.
I had spin the wheel on here, but I don't need to spin the wheel.
I need to spin the wheel, but I haven't made a wheel yet.
I may not need to spin the wheel next week either.
Well,
We'll see.
okay, hang on. I can do a I almost said the word again. I can do a fake spin the wheel.
Okay.
Yes, I need you. I'm trying to figure out, do you want to just pick a number between 1 and 3? Or a number between like 1 and 100 and we figure out what it's divisible by? Probably just 1
You
and
know,
3.
there's like random number generators.
Yeah,
and
you
it'd probably be
should-
faster to make a wheel.
Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 3.
A random number between
I forgot what I labeled as 3.
Well, it's too late now. She's gonna have to pick another number. What are the other options?
Hedgehog,
Hedgehog,
universe in a jar,
universe,
Afghan.
Afghan.
Now the way I want to do my wheel is not that that's my exclusive project, but that is the project I have to work on this next week. I have to work on it in some amount of time. And I can work on other stuff too.
Hedgehog,
Hedgehog, universe, Afghan.
Afghan. Okay.
Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 3.
Well, now it's not gonna be 3.
I know, that's what I feel like.
random
1.
number between 1 and
Hedgehog.
3 is 1.
Hedgehog. Hi again.
Hi, I'm back. So we were doing that weird number thing, trying to figure out what I'm gonna stitch. Well, I set up my tiny decision wheel real quick after the show, and then I realized you could link it with Siri, and now I just think this is super cool. So we're gonna use this decision instead, whatever this next one is. I also added temperature tree to it, so that way I could work on the trunk, cause I'm like getting behind.
And I had haul I didn't show you.
Sure, so like let's do that too.
Okay.
Let's just do like a little addendum. I'll just cut it in the middle, so this is gonna be real weird, but
Sorry about the mess I was starting to clean up.
that's just what it is. Okay, ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Hey Siri, what am I stitching this week?
says Mill Hill.
So it's still the hedgehog. But isn't that cool? Like, she told me. Like, she spun the wheel in the app and then told me. It's not as exciting as when we film her wheel, but, like, I think it's cool. So that's how I'm going to do it. You spin your wheel and I'm going to ask Siri.
And I got bags.
She forgot this in her.
I have an assortment of
Crinkle.
bags.
Crinkle, crinkle.
And then I have a bunch of the A4 bags.
Crinkle. This is what her tags will go on.
Yeah, because I don't know exactly how I'm going to do my closet, but if I do it like Christine's, I needed the bags. And if I don't, well, I'll use them eventually.
Now back to your regular scheduled programming. So I also did a bad thing while I was buying the rest of the stuff for the Afghan. Were you looking at the ceiling?
No, I just realized that my neck still looks old no matter how stretchy I get.
We look like twins. So you're
Not
good.
when I do that.
I also am getting sick of carrying this box back and forth. I don't know if you've seen the box, but like literally I just carry this cardboard box to my parents' house. Like every day at work or on film days. Box. And this isn't even everything. There's stuff on the floor out here. So this box gets pretty big because it has basically 3 big projects in it, plus a mill hill. So I really wanted a project bag, but I really want a project bag that fits a Q-snap in it. So that way I don't have to DQ snap because I hate DQ snapping and Q snapping. So I went on Etsy, the best place to find anything. And I immediately found a bag that I really enjoyed.
Enjoyed?
And I enjoyed it. It is a llama print. It is big. I think I ordered 14 by 17 for my 11 by 11 just so there's extra space because I wasn't sure how much extra space they give you if you order an 11 by 11. There wasn't that much information. So I got 14 by 17. It has a customizable name tag that's on the front. And they give you a Llobin needle. Llobin? Well, clearly that's what I'm going to call it from now
Draw
on.
me a picture of a Llobin.
It is a llama. It's not even a bobbin. I don't even know why I said that. It's a llama needle minder. It's been a long day, guys. Like, I don't think you understand.
It's a law minder.
It's a law minder. So I got a law minder with this order as well. And it turned out to be like $38. Free shipping to the US. But it's coming from Russia. And that's the thing I ordered to my house that I should have ordered to her house. So it might never come, which is kind of why I'm telling you about it now. Because the chances of it showing up are like pretty low. But I bought stuff. And then I bought the thread drops and more sphere circle thingies to hold the thread drops.
I have something on my list and I can't tell what it says.
You yell at me when I tell you I can't read your handwriting.
What does that say?
Waters.
Tropical waters.
Oh.
I'm like drop waters.
Yeah, that's what it
Pop
looked like to me.
waters.
What did you want to talk about with tropical waters?
My haul.
Oh,
I has haul.
I know what that is.
I have haul. My tropical waters came for the Afghan.
Oh. Yeah.
Pretty. I had not seen this particular kind of DMC. It's that Moline variations, color variations. I've never actually...
I think I might have called mine
Fondled it.
Tropical Islands, but it's called tropical.
Waters.
I'm not sure what I said earlier.
I don't know. I feel like
It's
I would have
tropical.
corrected you because
I
I have
feel
fun
like-
correcting you.
Yeah, I know. You're rude if you didn't correct me, because
Yeah.
then I just look like an idiot.
And then I won't be able to open this. But Christine stitched all the things. She bought
Let me
tags.
try.
That hurts. She bought tags for her Amazon bags, and so I bought more bags, and then I bought the tags because I liked them. Look at all the tags.
I am a fan of tags.
All of the tags.
That does look pretty fun.
So I can tag my projects. Because it kind of depends on how much closet space I ended up using as to whether or not I put my kits in, my kitted projects in bags like she did. Have you watched her 2 episodes of the What's in the Bags behind Christine?
Open
I
all the
recommend
bags.
that. That's a lot of good stuff. Along with Crinkle Stitches, what she's starting for Stitch Mania, all 20 of those videos. Oh my gosh, I watched like all like in a row. I was kind of obsessed. I mean, most of that I wouldn't actually stitch myself because it's not really my aesthetic. But
Yeah.
man, I enjoyed watching her pick stuff. And then look at this bag. Look at that bag. Michelle Bendy Stitchy.
That's an
bought
awesome
something from
bag.
the stash. You haven't seen this yet, so you should pay attention to
Well,
me
I
instead of
forgot
your
to take a
phone.
picture of my Afghan, and I need to create a folder for it.
This is a basic holding bookmark kit. It's bookmark number 4 from Nordic Needle.
Yay! I'm so glad you got another one.
So,
Oh, yay!
that's...
Because I really liked your
what it
other
looks
ones,
like.
too. Wow.
Yeah,
how
and
cool.
so it's got the needles and the material, and then it's actually got a threader and then the floss. So
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
I didn't fully intend to buy it, but
It just happened.
yeah,
just
and then
flew
the
in.
more I look at it, the more I like it. The instructions look very, very detailed, but also a little scary.
That's okay.
Which, I mean, I've done
It's
holding
exciting.
enough to know I can cut without being... It's not traumatic, but there's a lot more to it. These have like these
Yeah.
weird stitches that I haven't done. I've done the dove's eye, but yeah, and I've done cluster
You got
blocks.
this.
but-
Oh, I'm excited.
So add that to the list of things I can.
One day you will start these
Um,
things.
Gardening and closet. Yeah, I think that's it. I actually had gardening on the list because I figured you were gonna want to talk about it. Yammer on and on and on about your dang plants.
I can yammer on about going to the fire station on Sunday for Super Bowl. That was fun. We ate lots of food all day, and then I got to go on all the ride-alongs, which was
Ride-alongs.
awesome.
All the calls.
All the calls. We went on like 5 calls, which is a lot for a 4 or 5 hour, 5 or 6 hour time span. Yeah.
I just noticed there's like a spot of mark on the wall
Yeah.
over there. I had not seen that before. It's like someone took something down.
Looks like there was a picture there.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a picture there?
No. I mean, maybe when we bought the house, but
Yeah.
it didn't come with the house.
Weird. So is that it?
That's everything.
Wow, I did do most of the
everything-
talking.
I know. I said. Just,
Am I a real stitchy person now?
It's Alyssa's show for the next week or two.
It's a lot of pressure.
Well, if I don't go to Phoenix, then
Yeah.
I'm excited about starting the Afghan someday because that's beautiful.
You should do it. You should do it. It's fun.
I'm still
So
having my
do it.
start
You-
issue. I want
you
to start
should
everything,
do
but I
it.
don't want to start anything. I can't fit anything in.
Boop. All right, we're rambling again, as we always do at the end.
I think the whole thing felt rambly this time.
Oh, I'm fine with it. I was in a good mood. I was in the
Maybe
mood
that's
to
the
ramble.
problem. I'm not. I should have had coffee and been like,
Oh man, my coffee was way coffee today. I started crashing near the end of work when we were doing all those numbers, but I think it like came back.
I had a medicine ball. I'm not sick, but
She's addicted
now
now.
I'm addicted to those
I got her
things.
one medicine ball and it was all downhill from there.
Yeah.
I had them almost every day.
I had a gift card. Thank you, Granny. I still do. I still have it, but
She claims she hasn't had $100 worth of medicine ball, but I don't
I
know.
haven't.
I don't know.
I haven't. I've had like 2 of them this week.
All right, guys.
Okay.
We will see you next week.
Still say I love you. And I was
Sure.
like,
A little weird.
it's not what I meant. But I do love that you come back and you watch us, and I appreciate you all. And stay tuned for the closet.
Yes.
And Alyssa's gonna take on all the stitching, so let's see what she does. Pressure's all on you.
Yay! I got this. I
did
feel
finish-
good doing more stitching.
Finish month end today, so once we get this little project out of the way and the next little project that I've been assigned, once I get those 2 out of the way, then it's just normal work and should be able to stitch on my lunch breaks.
Okay, can you say goodbye?
Bye. This is a channel about stitching.
Love you. You said it. I needed to say it too.
I still want to bite you.
Please don't.